MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Erasmo Ramirez gets the starting nod for the M's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. He will lead this one off today. He's set and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes set and the 0-1. Popped him up. Healy is there. One down. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Brian Anderson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Anderson, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brian Anderson goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. You have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And another foul ball. Real Muto stands at second with 2 gone. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Arlene Garcia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Softly hit out towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Gene Segura standing in. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Low for ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. One and one, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for Seattle, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Rojas. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ramirez will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Number 30 stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Ball two. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with two.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. here for Kyle Seager as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. So take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. In there, and it's 0-1. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. We've played two. It's 1-0 Seattle. A can't-miss sight, Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to MLB Network.
Leading off for the Marlins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Lewis Brinson. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Heredia. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, J.T. Riddle. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Haniger. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Ground ball left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. We played 2.5. All even now at 1-1. Stepping up now, Denard Span. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He's set. Here it comes. Now a late square, and this could be hard enough to get two. Here's Castro for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So stepping in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. He's running. A step off, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are two away. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Gordon is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. To short. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting.
Ready now, Miguel Rojas. He popped out in his first trip. And this is taken outside for ball one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the grip.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Leading off the fourth inning, designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
As he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second.
Castro has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now in the box, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Slider up that he gets a call on.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Count still at 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Brinson ranging back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Digging in, number 30 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 30.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Heredia.
He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
Now batting, number 52. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 52 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here now is Mike Zunino, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. To short, hit hard. Ribble gathers it in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Center fielder, number 5.
That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low apparently.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it misses. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Heredia stands at first with 1 out. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Riddle has it. Wow, a flip to second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Gene Segura standing in. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Brian Anderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in now, Starlin Castro. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get things going here in the Mariners 6th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Up around the face.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder, Hanegar.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A bouncer to the left side. Riddle has it cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Kyle Seager will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Sandy Alcantara enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Seager leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Alcantara, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a fastball just a bit up.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Mariners. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Alex Colomé is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Liner towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Mariners are challenging.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Standing in now, number 30, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Number 30 becomes the first out of the inning. Popped him up. Seager is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Number 44. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fouled off. Rojas is off at first with 2 away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in now for the Mariners, Guillermo Heredia. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Denard.
Striding in, Denard Span. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swinging a soft liner. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers' duel, 2-1 our score. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Derek Dietrich will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 32, Derek.
Nick Vincent been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
50, Nick Vincent.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Fouled away. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Healy is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. To Gordon for one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
One left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Magneuris Sierra is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 34.
Gene Segura standing in. Here comes the first pitch.
The shortstop.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
1-1, here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he...
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Castro has it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with two away for Kyle Seager.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In the dirt here. Haniger, the runner at first with two gone. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. We've played 8 full. The Mariners are on top 2-1. Here's Starlin Castro. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get. But retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 30.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Seattle Mariners rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Erasmo Ramirez gets the W on the mound, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.